Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to Project Highrise, where our construction workers are busy at work preparing the floors for our corporate bigwigs, and we are going to pop down some new swanky art there and there. We will have some lovely artwork on the walls as well. I'm going to invest enormously in this. There we go. There we go. Those floors are going to be very, very happy. Very happy indeed, I would hope. Rent is too high? Look at this wonderful building you're living in. Well, I mean, you're working in. Yes, scallywag. Take an extra loan. Don't need it. Office construction costs -50. Gain extra potential office tenants. That might be nice. We'll see about that one. Right, how are we doing for 73% there, 89. I think we may actually want to go ahead and install a new switchboard. Can I not? Can I not? Oh, that costs a lot of money. I just spent a ridiculous amount of money on art. My bad. Again, one of the problems with being that wealthy that you don't even think about money. How the other side live. Right, okay. Well, let's get the glass over here where it needs to be. The glass over there where it also needs to be. We need to remove that glass and then put more glass down beside. Will you please work for me? No? And donk. No, that's odd. I wonder why that one won't work. Don't like it. Not a fan. Will be honest. Can we get a door there at all? No. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about it other than be a little bit frustrated. We'll go with some small art. No, we won't. We haven't got the money for small art there. There we go. We're making 12,000 a day. That is a far cry from what we used to make. A far cry. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and build out the Galleria, which means we need another storeroom down here. Put one over there, maybe. No, we'll pop one there. Then we'll go ahead and build out the large stores. One there, and one, in fact, there, along with a small store right there. Then we're going to build out the little lobby area between the two large stores. This one will be back to this design. We'll go with that again. Have the lighting on each side. And some swanky artworks in between. I'm thinking furniture-wise we'll have some really nice furniture on either side. And we'll have a medium artwork in the middle. It'll look wonderful when it's done. That's all fine. We only need one little bit there. There as well. This one can be a flower store. We'll grab that. We need a big box electronics. And we'll go with you. Hates smelly areas, likes high traffic areas, likes being near art and pretty things. And then finally, fancy grocery store. Now, hopefully the fancy grocery store doesn't make any particular bad smells. We'll have to see about that one, though. Now, can I build medium art yet? No. I'm going to have to wait for probably at least one more day until I can do that. But this should complete that for me. And we're already down here. Zoning. This will allow us to fill up even more space. Fantastic. Right, you completed the contract. Great Galleria. The reward payment of 10,000 has been wired to your account, and more fireworks were released. And now, White Collar Wonderland. That's the only one left. Let's go ahead and pick this one up, and that's it. There are no more contracts beyond this. 500 office workers. That is going to be difficult. Oh, no, apparently 300. Very odd. There's some balancing changes that have been applied to the game, it seems, that haven't translated into the actual the text of the game yet. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that one. You know what? Oh, there we go. Defy the Depression. Fantastic. 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 That is wonderful. And it doesn't actually tell me what I needed there anymore. I think it was like 40,000. But I'm clearly... Oh, wait, that's my profit, so I'm probably spending an awful lot. We need floor area of only 500 more tiles, and we've got everything. Let's have a look at our budget, shall we? Rent revenues? No? That's interesting. But not actually. Operating costs? Let's go to adder. Budget overview. Daily rent revenues. That's one-time revenue. Okay. Maybe that was counted in, perhaps? Not sure. Not sure. But, you know what? We could have a little something out there. But first and foremost, in fact, let's go ahead and drop down some medium art right there. Lovely. Very expensive, but lovely. Right, well, that's all we needed to do in this area. Now, I want to make sure that this will actually fit. Yes, yes it will. And it'll have some nice spaces on either side. So let's go ahead, build this out. There we are. This will be our first corporate HQ. We're probably going to want this one to rise a lot higher before we build the corporate HQ, to be honest. So let's continue to add in our designs. We want this on either side of the white, then the window, and that there. There we go. Right, and then we just want a bunch of smaller offices. Once again, we'll just continue with this design up into the heavens. Oh, that was in the wrong place, just slightly. Bless you, Midna. Yeah. Perfect. Let's get this running through. And probably going to need phone lines, because I'm thinking of going for the more, the higher rent offices on this one. But that is going to hit us, you know, reasonably hard, honestly, in terms of our money. So let's go for creative here. There we are. And over on this side, accounting. Oh, didn't actually need a phone line. That one did, though, so it's not terribly bad. Also, I'm going to sneeze. There we go. Unfortunately, I strongly suspect that Midnight has started to give me a cold. I hope it's not too distracting and you can't hear me snuffling in the background. Right, legal offices, there we go. There we are. Now this is going to cause a massive, massive demand on our copying and courier services, I imagine. Okay, right. Now, over here we are going to want to lay down the first corporate bigwig office, and it will be right about there, I would say. Yeah, we'll put it there. Now, what do these require? Oh, we've got to ask them to join. All right. Government office, maybe? Sure. We'll pay the $5 grand to get the government involved. Why we would want to, I have no idea. But there we are. Let's get that up. Okay, the thing is, the government isn't even likely to pay particularly well. There we are. And we'll have a nice little area in there. We'll put in some small art too. Though, watch it require some sort of crazy swanky art. And that's just not good enough. Oh, bless you, Magda. She is suffering. Right, over here. We definitely want the corporate bigwig right in that corner there. But we'll wait for this one to be done first, I think. What we can do in the meanwhile on this side is we can revert back to having some medium offices, I think, and we can go for the more technically focused medium offices and start flashing that industry out again, because we clearly need more tech offices in this tower. because they keep complaining about it. We'll go with these. There we are. Right. So we want creative and technical offices. There we are. We just need some extra phone. Let's actually get that floor hooked up with electricity and phone first. There we go. Perfect. Right, creative and technical, and then, sure, we'll add in a financial as well, just for good measure. And then on this side, we will have, I don't actually want a legal office, so, medical office, so I'm going to just put in legal on there. Thank you. And then I'm going to put out an ad for more creative and technical. There we go. That should be fine. Oh, I can't believe that all this time I could have been telling that office to automatically renovate all my buildings. Oh, I feel like such a derp. Right, government offices. We require an executive club. Need at least one. This building needs to contain more legal offices to attract this tenant. Needs a greater variety of restaurants with gourmet menus. Needs a greater variety of luxury stores. Oops, we have... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We want to pause. We need more phone. I never upgraded that. Of course, I thought I had, but I didn't. I couldn't afford it at the time. So, we've just lost a tenancy over that one. Damn. Damn. But, it's clear enough that what we need here is more luxury shops. So, we're actually going to get rid of this. We don't need it. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to flesh out these floors with more actual floor space. And we're going to get in some luxury shops. And once we've got quite a few of them, then we'll go ahead and update that. And also, I'm going to make this look pretty. We're going to have a plant there and some seating. And then a light there. There we go. Right, so that won't take too long, hopefully. Now, we should have some creative offices. Oh, wonderful. Let's get those in. Perfect. Now, we do need a lot more office workers on the whole. Let's get some art up here, shall we? I think so. Let's pop that there. And then... I just think some more indoor plants, honestly. In fact, we'll have the same one on either side this time. Right, there we go. We're going to need some more gourmet restaurants, though. Oh, yeah, gourmet restaurants. Right, well, let's go ahead and pop this one down there and see what we can do. Ah, really? That is annoying. Alright, I'm going to pay for that shortly. There we are, we can pop in some trash collection there. They may need recycling as well, though. Whilst we're waiting on that, let's start off with Chinese restaurant. Let's see if we can get a Chinese restaurant. In the meanwhile, let's head over here and have a look at some luxury goods stores. Yeah, sure. We'll pop these down, and we will then paint these walls really nice, like so. And we'll have double small art. Have this there, and then we'll have... That looks fantastic. Very expensive, mind you, but it looks gorgeous. There we are. Right, what do we want then? Ah, drat. Go with rare and antique book dealers, fine art stores, jewelers, cosmetic boutiques. I wouldn't mind a china shop, honestly, but we're going to have to wait in order to be able to afford to do that regardless. Let's draw this out. There we are. We'll probably fill all of this up with luxury stores if we can. Then get a government HQ on top, I think. Excuse me a moment. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat there. Right, now we can put a little bit of art over here if we really want to, but I'm not sure that we do. I think what we would rather instead is to look into a China shop. Can I? Oh, I need to run the media campaign foot traffic. Very well, foot traffic. There you go. Then run that, and then a rare and antique book dealer as well. Oh, we've already got a rare and antique book dealer. Wow. Okay, that was super fast. Likes high traffic, hates noisy areas and smelly areas. Okay. We need a phone line as well. And those up there. And the China shop's going to take a little while, but can we get Chinese restaurant down here? We can. They do expect recycling, though. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Right, well, let's get that one in there. Water, gas, and electricity. And then recycling. There we are. Which does require that we now have somewhere to collect the recycling. So we'll pop that in down there. And we'll pop that over there. In fact, we'll do it on both floors because I am bound to expand this out and need to add in more gourmet restaurants over time. We also need to replace that lost office there. Such a shame, but there we are. Could you get out there and repair more rooms? Because otherwise it starts getting very expensive at the end of the night. Looks like these are legal. Doesn't look like I've got any legal, so it'll have to be an accountant, I'm afraid. Does it have a telephone line? Yes, it does. That is glorious. Rightio. Right, do we have... Oh, no, very soon, though. Have a look in here. This area is too noisy. Oh, really? Damn it. There's not much I can do about that. Well, there is, actually. I'm lying to you. There is a lot I could do about it, but I'm not going to. You've got nice things nearby. You've, in fact, got an awful lot of money's worth of nice things, so you're just going to have to make do. That's the way that this is going to work. However, I think we need more medium offices, I would say. So let's get that built out. At least 2 more floors worth of medium offices. And across there. And then we build up like so. There we are. We're starting to bring in a decent amount of money again now, it seems. We're also going to need the wiring going up there. And still, only medical has ever needed water access. Right. We've got a cosmetic boutique. That's not what I wanted. I want a China store. There we are. China shop. There we go. Enjoy. That's all we need to do. Fantastic. We can have the same sort of thing over here. In fact, I could make this just out into a lobby that'll eventually hold something like a famous art gallery, and that would be quite nice, I think. Yeah. How long until we can get that? Quite a while. Quite a while. Alright, well, we're going to be waiting on that one then. Right, well, let's go ahead. Can we fit in? No, we can't. But we can fit in one of these. So, why not, eh? Let's pop this in there and have a cafe. E-coffee and tea. Yes, because it has tea in the name. We'll also have a nice cabinet. And because this is next to a tea shop, have a nice piece of... Oh, no, we can't. We can't afford it, can we? No, really? Oh, above ground? We can't have art underground. Well, that is just rubbish. Why would you not allow this? I've got loads of my stores underground. I need my art down there too, you scallywag. Oh, well. Right. Let's go ahead and add in some more medium offices, I would say. We want to continue to build up the technical the technical professions in this tower. There we are. And put that there and there. Sorted. Right, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one, 2, 3, 4. Yep, the next one is going to be a sky bridge. And then we're actually going to be... These two towers are going to be very, very similar in height. Which means I need to rise the middle one, because I want the middle one to be the tallest. Oops, there we go. Let's build this out. There we are. And that one too. And of course they are going to require phone lines. Got one too far there. I will correct that in just a moment. There we are. You know what? I think we want some more medical. So I'm going to build out enough water to get 2 medical offices around here. We'll go with you, and we'll go with you there. And then that, though, we pretty much just want technical for now. So I'll wait on those to be done. I do apologize for the frequent silence there. I do have to keep clearing my throat. I'm really hoping the microphone is actually muting when I do that. Right, we are going to need more janitors. Ah, yes, of course. Well, let's get a janitorial office over here. There we go. Enjoy. I mean, enjoy is perhaps the wrong way of putting it, but I think it would probably be wise for us to lower this level once more again. And run down the water and the electricity. There we go. Oh, we need to get you water over there, don't we? Yes, we do. There we are. And, of course, electricity would help. Perfect. Right, how are things going? 92%. That's not good. Right, well, I mean, where are we going to place that? I guess I could just place it over here. I suppose there's no particular reason not to. If we need it, we need it. So, bonk. I'll connect that up into a nice little loop there. But there we go. That should have helped. That should have brought it down a reasonable amount. Okay, white collar workers. We're almost at 200 office workers in the building at any one time. That is actually pretty cool. And some more creative and technical. There and there. And then we want to pay out a little bit more to get another ad campaign going. We're not far off being able to get the galleries, which is grand. Okay, so it is courier services now that are in super high demand. So let's go ahead and get those down here. And a little bit of electricity for you as well. There we go. I'm really surprised with how much we're managing to do. How many offices we're sustaining with only these little areas here dedicated to the services to sustain them. I mean, if you discount the fact that these are actually sustaining them as well. We need these, and in fact, in some ways, we also need the shops on the far side to sustain some of them. They wouldn't move in if we didn't have them, but generally speaking, it's the other services. Like, we wouldn't be able to invite them to rent out offices in our tower at all without these and the establishments down here. But it's generally the services that are keeping them there. These are the ongoing things. So that being said, places, for example, somewhere to go out to eat dinner, somewhere to go out to eat breakfast, they also affect their happiness. So we can't really discount that, not entirely. Right, I think it's time for another really swanky shop. I'll add these in there. Let's see. We want one there at the very least. And then probably... Ah, that is a shame. That is quite the shame. We can alternate them though. We'll do something like that. And we'll have nice windowed areas to look out from. Right, so first up, cosmetic boutique. Okay, just needs electricity and a telephone. Very well. We'll run this out all the way, and the telephone as well. All the way, and down here fine art store. Oh. We've actually got 2 fine art stores. Very nice indeed. Sure, we'll go with Albany Park, lithographs, and prints. Over here, jewelers we want, and finally, fine wines. That'll be wonderful. We'll have, I have something of everything then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll have all 6 luxury goods stores at that point. And of course, copying services are now needed. Ah, there's always something. Always something. Go. And drag that out there. Excellent. Also paint this floor. Since it costs me nothing to do anyway. And have we got... No, it's going to be a little while before we get those. A shame, but you know, that's the way it's going to be. In the meanwhile, we'll just get all of this in glass. Can I select that at all? There we go. There we are. Just to fill that out. At that point, I strongly suspect I'll be able to just put the corporate HQ up there and not have to worry too much about the rest. I really do wish there were roof gardens and that sort of thing, because it would be wonderful to have the corporate HQ there, draw out the glass, the elevator and all that, and then just have a corporate garden, or maybe even a helipad up there. I don't know. You know these corporate types. They love their helipads. We'll go with Avenston Architectural Design LLP. There we are. And over here, I think it's time for us to rise this tower a little bit. At least 2 floors. There we go. Pomp, pomp. We are very quickly moving towards White Collar Wonderland now. Very, very quickly indeed. We don't need water. In fact, we've really not needed water for the vast majority of these things. I don't think any one of these has needed water. In fact, I mean, I could bear that in mind. Well, I'm not going to change this design to incorporate that, but it's something that I can bear in mind for the future. Quite easily, actually. Right, let's get rid of you. I'm going to need to start putting in some more art around here, though. Let's go ahead and add in some small art. We'll have something there. We'll have this bit there. You know, because our medical offices, I'd like there to be art there for when people are walking up to it, though. Again, I don't feel that you should really discount plants as the sort of beautifying things. You know, art is art, yes, but plants are all, they have a charm all their own. And yet, these they're kind of disregarded by the game in many ways, and I think that's a little bit of a shame, honestly. We'll pop a water cooler there and a fancy clock on that side. There we go. Right, there we are. How are we doing for services? We're doing all right. We're up to 20,000 a day, which is grand. And finally, art galleries. There we go. We can now have a really swanky art gallery just beneath there. Ah, good times. Can we have large art now? I know we need large artworks for that, but we could do this right there. And on this side, we can do that, and then add some art. Art in my mind. Add some organic art around it. And over here, we'll just have 2 of these. There we are. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Well, we want a jeweler's. There we go. And finally, we want a fine wine merchant. H&L Wine Brokers. We are going to need some small art around these ones, though, because they do like their art. Pop that in there. And again, some organic art to boot. Though, yeah, this one will also have plant there as well. Oh, they need a telephone. My bad. Let me get that across. You also need power. Yep. And electricity. And we're good. There we are. Just as well I noticed that, because they were just about ready to leave. My lord. Right, that is fantastic. A load of people are unhappy about that delayed elevator there, but there's not much I can do about that one. Over here, we've got all of these floors ready, so let's just build up to these, and then we'll be ending the episode there, I think. So we're going to want this there, and yep, there. There we go. And then just regular offices once again. I actually quite like that the larger tower is the one with the less impressive offices in it. I know that's more or less contrary to real life, but I don't know. I like the diversity of it. I like giving the people who've probably got the less luxurious jobs, the less high-paid jobs, the sort of jobs that they're passionate about. Though actually that's completely unfair. People are passionate about harder jobs all the time. In fact, some people are more passionate about harder jobs. You have to be in order to want to do them. But no, I like the idea of the less celebrated workers getting the swankiest tower, the tallest tower, the best views. There we go. And draw this out. Well, we're almost certainly going to need phones, so let's pop those down. Then I'm going to check on the infrastructure, make sure we've got enough electricity and phone lines to support this. Yes. And indeed, yes. Fantastic. Right, well, I would like a mixture here then. And there. Over here, I would like to start running an ad campaign. I would also like an ad campaign for that one. Next up, we've got accounting. There we go. And an ad campaign for accounting. Then we'll go ahead and put down some insurance. Get an ad campaign running for insurance. Right, our legal can go in now. Then we need another ad campaign for legal. The creative can go there. And I believe this was accounting. Then insurance on the far side. There we go. And we just need to wait for the legal campaign to finish. There we are. Excellent. Well, the legal campaign. By legal campaign, I mean legal advertisement. There we go. I'll add in some more art in a little bit, but wow, 20 units. But we're up to 226 workers out of 300 for the White Collar Wonderland. We still have to build the corporate HQs. That'll take us a little bit. But let's have a look at our final goal. We need to have very, very little more floor space for us to get the gold medal. We don't actually need to complete these for the sake of getting the gold medal, but I probably will try to anyway. But I'm really liking this tower. This tower has come out really well. I'm slowly learning new things that I can bring to each successive tower, like the way I'm working on the plaza, the sky bridges, for example, and also some improvements on how I link the underground as well. I've not thought of really having my stores underground, and that's actually pretty cool. But that's going to be it from me for now. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next as ever. If you've got any feedback at all, do leave me a comment down below, and a like on the video lets me know that you'd like to see more of this in the future. But until then, take care everyone.